Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today I thought I'd go ahead and take all of you guys' suggestions and ideas and put them all into one video. So some of these are good ideas, some of these are bad ideas, and I just thought I would go ahead and pretty much just shove them all into one video and see what it's like. So we'll start off by doing a full race. Apparently there are a few people that want to see me do full races in this game. So let's start off and let me show you a full race. This is part of a championship. So I'm gonna be doing some driving, I guess. Anyway, let's do a bit of driving. Okay, this is really fun. Anyway, while this is going on in the background, I thought I'd go ahead and do some more suggestions, or I guess answer to some of the suggestions that people usually give me. Why don't I have a face cam? I've said this before, and that's because I'm ugly, but for a more serious answer, I want to not have my face literally on the screen. It's completely pointless. I'm just here for some of these races. I'm not even concentrating. I'm not even paying attention. Most of the time, right, when you guys are saying, you know, why don't I just put the races up on the screen? It's because I just put up something else on my other monitor and I watch or I listen to something, to music or whatever, whenever I'm doing any of these races. These are boring, right? These are boring for me to show you. If there's anything super specific that I have to do in a race or something like that, I would probably go ahead and show you the races, but these are boring races that everybody has to do to be able to get some sort of a reward, and that's pretty much it. I don't usually like showing these because, like I said, they are just boring. So that's why there's no face cam for most of my videos. Not because of the races, it's just because it's, I don't know, I just don't feel like a face cam is suitable for the type of game that I'm playing. Not for Forza, I don't think. Maybe during a live stream or something like that, it'd be kind of more interesting to have a face cam, but right now, for my videos, I don't feel like it's a good idea. What about wheel cam? Well, the problem with the wheel is that my room is about 4 foot wide, so I have to literally take it apart and put it back together every single time I want to use the wheel, and I have to do that, I guess, every single day, because if I decide to record every single day and I want to use the wheel, I have to do it like every single day, and it just is going to take such a long time to set everything up, move all of my keyboard and mouse and everything fully out of the way to be able to do this, and I don't want to do that. I don't have a wheel stand. I don't want the wheel stand because, like I said, my room is about 4 foot wide and it's probably not going to fit, so that's why there is a wheel cam for my videos. Every now and again I probably would end up play with the wheel just to see what it's like, just to mess around, and that's when I'll show a video of it, but most of the time I play with a controller. Now, speaking of the controller, people are telling me to have a controller camera, and I'll show you guys now. I'll put it up on the screen. This is the image that you guys would actually see if I had a control cam. Did I say control cam? A controller cam. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Most of the time, it's just going to be an image of my crotch, and a lot of the time, it's just going to be the camera not being able to see the controller. I lean forward when I play, so my controller is literally underneath my desk, right? And there's no space to put a camera on top, so you guys can film, or so I can film the controller for you. So there's no possible way for me to show you guys the controller camera, because I don't play with it wide in the open. Like, I'm not gonna hold it up like straight. I'm trying to do it as I'm racing. I'm not gonna hold it up straight in front of me just so I can have a camera pointed towards it, because it just feels unnatural and it's just gonna be really annoying to play like that. So if I want to be relaxed whenever I'm playing games, I sort of like lean forward in my chair. My controller is like underneath my desk, you know, obviously with my hands on it, but yeah, most of the time that is the image you guys would see if I was to have a controller cam, and yeah, it's just not a good idea. Also, I really hope you guys are enjoying this race in the background, because it's some exhilarating racing going on here. I'm smacking off every wall. I'm driving way too fast. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Apparently I'm first, but again, like I said, I haven't been paying attention. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know why I even started this championship. I could have just done a normal race, but apparently I started a championship. Look at that. Just beautiful sliding there. Anyway, let's finish off this race. Oh, God, it's taken way too long. That's why I don't do Let's Plays anymore, especially for games like this. I just feel like it's super boring just doing races. If it's a game that has like a story or something like that, I probably would end up doing it. But like, if it's just a racing game like this, doing normal races, it just feels like a chore, and it just feels super slow and boring. Okay, now let's move on to the next things. Now, a lot of the time I get people that tell me that I spend too much time talking in my videos and not enough time just showing you guys what I'm doing. So if apparently I am spending way too much time talking, let's go ahead and remake my video of me explaining to you guys how to get the most amount of skill points that you can possibly get in this game. So let's redo the whole video and we start off from here. Ready? And action. Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to get the most amount of skill points in this game. First, you're going to need this car, and what you're going to have to do is this. Well guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, make sure to subscribe, buy my merch, and subscribe to my Patreon, and that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. So apparently that's the type of content people want. Shorter videos that are cut and all the boring parts taken out of it, apparently. That's what people are telling me. And to do a lot less talking. But if I do less talking, it means I can't explain to you what I'm supposed to be doing in the video. Why am I using this car? Why am I driving here? Like, I haven't literally even shown where I was driving. It's just, whenever I have to explain something that's very, very specific to people, I have to make a long video where I explain and I talk about it. For people that tell me to, you know, talk less, I guess, in my videos and do more, it doesn't make sense because I actually have to explain to people how some of the stuff works and why I do it. Or else I'll literally get questions in the comments as to why I'm doing something like that. Even when I fully explain some of the videos that I make, I still get questions in the comments of the videos or on Twitter or anything like that. Pretty much, you know, asking me about that video. And it's stupid when people ask me to sort of cut down my videos, make them shorter because apparently, quote unquote, more people would watch them. Is what people are telling me, and yeah, this is coming from people with 0 videos on the channel, or they have 1 or 2 videos on their channel of their Minecraft server. So yeah, it's not really some advice that I'd end up taking on board. So for the people that decide to comment that, you're just not smart. I'm sorry. Also, I probably won't make any money off any of those videos because they're only about like 45 seconds long. So that's why I stretch my videos out to 10 minutes. I don't really stretch them, but I make them so they're 10 minutes long. Or 15 minutes long, is so I could put an ad or a mid-roll in between. Obviously, YouTube is my job. I need to make money off of YouTube. But at the same time, I have to be conscious that the video still needs to be entertaining when it's that long. And I can't just make it so it's like 45 seconds long. Because like I said, I need to somehow get paid to be able to, you know, produce more content, to buy the games, to buy the equipment that I need to be able to make these videos and all that sort of stuff. So I do need the money from this. It's just how it works. But again, at the same time, I have to figure out a way to not make it boring. Now, one of the dumbest things that I keep getting asked is to make videos on the worst of something car. So for people that ask me, what's the worst drift car that you can have in the game? I don't know. Any front wheel drive car that's super underpowered. You know what? This is the worst drift car in the game, guys. It's an 84 horsepower Ford Fiesta XR2. I've decided right now this is the worst drift car in the game. Because it's a front wheel drive, first of all, so it won't count as a drift car. And it's also because it's very underpowered. So I've now decided this is the worst drift car in Forza Horizon 4. Oh god, look at it. It's so bad. Oh, I just crash into things. I don't get it. I don't understand why people want me to make a video of the worst of something. It doesn't make sense for me to be able to find something like that. Anything can be the worst if you tune it wrong, if you make it handle really badly, if it's full, like really underpowered. It just doesn't make sense to me why people ask me to make those type of videos. Now, here's a very interesting one. What about people that complain about the leaderboards? So, some people end up asking me, where's one event that I've done recently that I wanted to show you guys? This one. Let's mess around with this drift zone, right? This S-Benz drift zone. I come over here, right? And people ask me to obviously get the lowest amount of points I could possibly get, and then see where I get up on the leaderboards. That doesn't make sense to me. I've done every single event though. It's not like I just bought the game yesterday, right? It's not like I just bought the game yesterday and I haven't completed a single event. And when people ask me to try to get as low as possible on the leaderboards, it blows my mind. Like, how does that even work? I've already completed every single event, and there's no possible way, especially for speed traps, I think. You literally have to get exactly 30 miles per hour. So there's going to be a lot of people with 30 miles per hour that have done this once and that's it, and then they stopped. those are the people at the lowest possible amount, and then it'll, I think, possibly just go through like an alphabetical, I can't speak, alphabetical order at the bottom of the leaderboards. So it won't make sense for me to try to get as low as possible on the leaderboards. You get me? So for these, again, to try be as low as possible on the leaderboards, I have to get 30 miles per hour. For these drift zones, it just doesn't make sense for me to try. And then, in the top 1,000 videos, when people say that I just go to this screen and I go, oh, I got 191st in the world, cool. And then they come in and say, well, your filters on Friends and Club, clearly you're not 191st in the world, you're only 191st in your Friends and Club. Okay, let me explain something. There is 1,051 players on this list of people. If I scroll down, counting every single player here, there will be 1,051 players. Now this person, let's say for example, is 4,140th. He can't be 4,140th position on my Friends and Club out of 1,000 people. It just doesn't make sense. How can he be 4,000th out of 1,000 people? You get me? It just doesn't make sense. So if I scroll down, again, it doesn't go in perfectly numerical order, as you can see. It doesn't go from the top as in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I'm not 6th in the world here. I'm not 6th on this list. I am technically 6th on this list. I am 6th in my Friends and Club overall out of 1,051 players, but I'm 191st in the world. So what people want me to do is check global. So if I go to this list, I'm like 191st. Oh, cool. Well, let me go to global and let's see where I am. So just imagine I'm doing like a top 1,000, right? I got 191st. It says it there. Or I got my points. Oh, let me go find my name and see where I am in the world. This is what people want me to do in those videos. Is go to global and find my name, because apparently this is the only way you can see your positioning in the world. Okay. Oh, there I am. What a coincidence. How am I 191st on my Friends and Club and in global with the filter set to global? That is just such a big coincidence here. I don't understand. How did that even happen? That's just so weird, isn't it? That way is just a big coincidence. That is what's happening there. Well, anyway, back to me drifting with my Ford Fiesta. Oh yeah, I forgot the controller cam and the face cam. So let me put that back up on the screen. Now, let's see how bad I can do in this drift zone, guys, with the worst drift car in the game. I don't know, guys. I think with a good tune on this, it might actually be really, really good. Okay. Oh, that was a good corner there. Now, if I could slide all the way through, I think it might be a little bit better. Ah, yeah. I've decided this is the worst drift car in the game. Alright, I'm gonna stop this video because it's just stupid overall. It's just stupid. I thought I'd go ahead and take some of your guys' ideas. Some of the ideas, like the cameras, like the face cam and the controller cam and stuff like that, it is a good concept, right? There's a good thought process behind it as to why you guys want me to do some of those videos and make them pretty much like that, but I just don't see the point of it in my eyes, and it just doesn't look like it might be a possible thing for me to do. And then there's a criticism where people want me to do other things. Like it's just jokes, I think, from me, and I just wanted to include them all in one video. So I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Apparently I think I've been talking a little bit too much, so yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. It was a very interesting, and you can tell that I'm bored because it's the winter season in Forza and there's nothing to do here. Oh god. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more videos here, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Goodbye.